because he's going up against one of the better running backs in the NFL. So he's got to be sure with his calls and making sure that his linebacking crew fills all the right gaps.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground. Home. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Play action. It's Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, his second time. The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. They'll search for a stop here in the second quarter of a game that's all tied. Fields. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A shotgun snap. Fields. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going. And he's going to take it in for the Chiefs touchdown. Garrett Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. The Cincy defense set to go to work here. They've got a tall task here in the final minute of a tie game. They've got to find a way to either come up with a takeaway or find some way to get this game to overtime. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Now Fields. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Back to throw. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. Here's Fields. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. There he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a Wilson. Going to get this one out on the perimeter. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 4. Now Fields. This pass out wide to Hall.
That's a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And that, not what they wanted. They lose yards on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. Here's Fields. timeout is called here at OT. Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches. They'll run with Hall. He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
The slot man left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll step up and run, and he'll slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Let's go now. He'll drop the throw. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will score! Touchdown, Cleveland. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the... Set up to throw. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. And played collegiately over in Columbus. Quinshon Judkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll drop the throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. We'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it on the ground. He'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground. reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Man in motion, heading left. Back to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. And now with 6 seconds left in overtime, they're going to take a timeout. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw yet again. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, and that's going to do it. No time left. This game is going to end in a tie. So, that's going to be...
Defense ready to go to work here on this Sunday night. And the one we'll be watching is this man at linebacker.
And he's been a key reason why this defense is ranked as the #1 unit in the NFL. His ability to be in the right place nearly all the time and make big plays is a big reason why.
In motion goes the tight end. Play action now, Ward. Open man downfield is Ridley. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, Ward. He gets this one to Mechie. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And the tight end goes in motion left. To the air again, Ward. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Working out of the gun here, Ward. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Here's 3rd and 10. To throw is Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. They've got the upper hand in terms of field position as this drive starts inside the offense's 10-yard line. To throw, here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he'll go down in the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And here's the give to Spears. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story of this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. It's such a low-scoring game.
motion left. Mahomes got the throw on this first play. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at first down here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Another throw for Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now from the 30. They send the tight end in motion. Again, Mahomes to throw. Right back to Worthy. He's brought down at the 17-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line. Throwing again, Mahomes. He brings it in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down. Back to the air, Mahomes. He's holding up, they're able to drop it. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Up the gun, it's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
First and goal at the 2.
Putting the tight end in motion. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Looking for somewhere to throw. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. So that's half done.
coverage of the National Football League brings us one of the tight ends, motions right. Right to the air from the 30 on the foot. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike.
The first carry for King Henry. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. Now it's 2nd and 1. As we are ready to get back underway. 2nd down, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Shotgun, here's Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And it looks like he's going to have enough indeed. The referee does signal. big from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing.
You get one more shot, you end up just short of what they're doing. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Slid down to approach here from the 40. Darnold now the throw. Gets this over the middle. It's Kmet. And they're going to bring it down just on the other side of midfield. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. Here's Darnold. A bit of desperation on his deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. Sideline throw is complete to Pearsall. And he takes this one down to the 10 before getting that time on. The Bengals take this one on the road. And we know how Layton can wreak havoc. Chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Slot man in motion right. On third down, Herbert just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter, it's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. First time this game they've looked. Something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? The coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. Time since 1943. Yes, you gotta go that far back. Nary a point is scored. And we're gonna leave here with the scoreboard.
we'll be watching is this man at linebacker.
He will need to be the rock in the middle of this unit. Sometimes how your middle linebacker plays is how your defense plays. He knows how important it is to be solid in his fundamentals, and he'll definitely try to be a steady influence here.
They'll start out on the ground with Jefferson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. They go play action with Jackson. And Andrew's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up past the 45. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jackson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Throwing is Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Jackson now. He finds Bateman over the middle. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again is Jackson. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Cincy defense set to go to work here. They'll play with a lead here to begin this 3rd quarter. Looking for another solid half of football to carry them to victory. Play action. It's Jackson. The kicker here is complete. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Let's check on the ball. Those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Running from the gun with Henry. Oh, boy, Derrick Henry shaken up after that last play and in some discomfort down there. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Jackson to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Completes this to Jefferson. These two teams met in Baltimore, if I remember earlier in the year, with the Ravens winning that game. So a win here in Cincinnati will give them the season sweep 2-zip. They'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over respective sidelines. We take a break. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. Bob Jackson. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Ravens first down. That will be a big play there on fourth and long. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And not all W's are created equal, CD. And this one came in shutout fashion.
In possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. It's fourth down. Return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, when a pressure there, he can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Gonna need a big play now, 3rd down and long. Madden. Searching for something, seems to go forward, it's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So the defenses rule the day here. We're going to finish right where we started. Not a single point scored. The game ends in 8.
Out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here we go. Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn that when you set it down. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. That's 16 on the pickup. That's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
16 yards. That's good for another Saints. Come on, Saints. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Wrapped up to the air now. Olave on the slant. He's able to get this down to the 36. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
Taps it back to the receiver coming across. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught reference. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. This drive has been excellent. Few shots now, but certainly 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal. Rattler setting to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. points for the first quarter. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. To Genty. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Even with everything you lined up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. From the gun, Miller. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. Pass caught by Jack Fish. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's in second. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. Third down coming. The shotgun, Miller. He has the first over the middle. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. All right, he'll set up now. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. After the sack, another pass on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap to Miller. Taking it on the slant by Besh. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Give here to Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Back to throw. This is Cox, that's Bowers working downfield. They're in the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. this a ton, but it does happen. Most recently in 2022 with the Colts and Texans.